Oh, hey, it's you. Good to see you again. For those who don't know me, my name is Dad. As you can see, I'm setting up my outdoor ensuite. These things are fantastic for showers, toilets, or just getting changed. Or if you're an adult, maybe hiding from the kids. We've gotten out of the sun for a little while. Where were we? Oh, we're at my outdoor ensuite, which was suitable for showers, toilets, getting changed, maybe hiding from the kids. I don't know what your choices are. But today we're talking about my toilet hack or bathroom hack, and whether it's for number ones, number twos, or even the dreaded number threes. Ugh, if you've had children or a fiery curry on a Friday night, you definitely know what the dreaded number threes are. Ugh. But anyway, as I said, as an older woman, toilet is important to me. And there are so many options. There's composting toilets, chemical toilets, even pea jars, you name it. And in Australia, the chemical toilet is a very strong contender. You've got to buy the toilet, you've got to buy the expensive chemicals, and then most people will buy a bag for it because they don't want other people to know that they have a toilet with them. But anyway, it's not my option. Been there, done that, until you've had some of the black waste splashed in your face. You won't go with that option. Easy. The easiest option I've found is what we call a thunder bucket, or a boom bucket in Australia, which is basically just a bucket with a toilet lid. Ta-da! But seriously, that's not my hack. Even though I think these are wonderful. The height of them, it's like a standard toilet. There's something behind you. You've got a back. You can be quite comfortable. You can sit and look at the view. I've sat on a riverbank, watched the world go by. Lucky it was pretty private, except for maybe there was a yowie in the distance, but that's a whole different story. But anyway, the bucket is not the hack. The hack is water storage crystals. They're garden crystals. You get them from garden centres, hardware, quite cheap. They're non-toxic, biodegradable, compostable. They're used at the root of plants to hold moisture there during dry seasons. Something like this. I think it cost me under $20 Australian. There's a smaller jar. It costs about $4. It goes a very, very long way. So you don't have to use a lot. We use a tablespoon or two for two people for a full day. Sometimes it'll go into the second day. So what I do is I line my boom bucket with bin liner. And where did he go? There he's in here, I bet. And if you get the compostable, eco-friendly ones, once you use the crystals, do your business, wrap it up, you can bury it. Won't hurt nature. Or, alternatively, you can seal it and dispose of it in the nearest trash can. What the crystals do is they can absorb 100 times their size or 500 times in their weight. They absorb all moisture, 1, 2, or the dreaded 3s. Whether you're using a pea jar, boom bucket, or a chemical toilet lined with a bin bag, suitable for everyone. Very cost effective, very light, easy to travel with. I will demonstrate how much liquid one of these can absorb, but we'll do that maybe in the back of the camera. So for those of you that are car camping and have a pee bottle, and you've got nowhere to dispose it, or you have a dreaded number 2 in your little bucket or esky, this will be a good answer, because until you've driven an hour in the car with the stench of poop, you don't know how horrible it is. This will remove all odours, so that's great. I seal our bags and put them in. We have a rubbish bag on the spare tyre in the back of the car. And when you've sealed the bag and locked it up and you don't want to travel with it in the car, a spare wheel bag, rubbish bag is a great option. Just pop it on in until you can get to a place to dump your waste and other rubbish. It can hold everything, and it keeps the stench out of your car. Great idea if you ask me. If you're still super concerned about smell, you don't feel that this is covering enough, there's another product called Nil Odor. That's the brand. It's available worldwide. And honestly, just a single drop of Nil Odor will remove any stench at all. So in your bucket, you can put your crystals, go about your business, and a drop of Nil Odor, just single drop, and no smell. Makes travelling way more pleasant. Let's get to our demonstration. Time for an experiment. I've not done this myself, so we're all learning something. Let's see. I might take a tablespoon of the crystals. We're pretending we have a pea jar. I've got a Ziploc bag in it. That in there. Now, I actually did Google to see how much urine comes out with each pea, and it's anywhere from 250 ml to 400 ml, which I'm just trying to look at the fluid ounces. It's probably anything from 4 fluid ounces to 8 fluid ounces per pea, which is a lot more than I expected. But anyway, so we've got our crystals in. Say this is close to a full cup and a bit extra. There's our first pea for the night. Start our timer. And obviously during the night, some of us, the older some of us, do more than one pea. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 more peas in here. So 1 pea, 2 peas. So now we're up to 3 peas for the night. Seeing how that's going. Ooh, looks interesting. Pull that away so you can see how our water crystals are going. It's already gellifying. Maybe we might zip that up so I don't spill it everywhere. Good way to seal it as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, and it's really starting to get a gelled look. As I said, the crystals can absorb up to 100 times their size. So a tablespoon's around 30 grams. So, yep, the whole lot's getting a lot more jellied. So it easily takes that amount of fluid. It would remove odour. And like I said, if you had number 2s or dreaded number 3s, it would easily take that in as well. Obviously the colour bit away. The longer we leave it, the more jelly-like it gets. So I reckon you could add another 1 or 2 peas to that, if not more. Yeah. What a fun experiment. Seeing how your wee goes. You put it in the crystals. I reckon that amount of crystals will nearly absorb 2 of these large jars. Like I said, 1 tablespoon or 2 lasts 2 people a minimum of 24 hours, no matter what goes in there. So that could easily go even further. So in under 2 minutes, that's gone really slime bally. And it looks like it can absorb a lot more. I call them magic crystals. Made a difference in the way we go camping and to the potty. We're just over 3 minutes now. And I've got to say, this is a really solid gel now. Maybe I should have tried it with a teaspoon instead. It's really getting there. 4 minutes. You can see the crystals now look dryish. So they could easily absorb twice as much fluid, if not 3 times as much as I've put in. Honestly, couldn't help myself. I've got another 2 cups or 16 fluid ounces. Now we're up to about 1.3 litres or 40 fluid ounces. Sip him up. Everyone say hi to Mo. Hey Mo. How you going, bud? Give that a little jiggle. Now I want some water, bud. Sorry, it's all crystallized. And the jelly. I've got a second cat sitting under the tripod. That is gellifying up already. So in under 3 minutes, that was the cat, sorry. Still gellifying. So far, we've shown that just 1 tablespoon of crystals can gellify an awful lot of moisture. And the longer we let it sit, the more it jellifies. And I believe that also could take an equivalent amount in again. It's incredible stuff. And for the price, so cheap. This is one I use. I don't know what else is there. Everyone else is using. These are water storage crystals. They come under other names such as wedding crystals, things like that. Fantastic. Remember, no smell. That's even better. And in under 3 minutes, I've got a solid blob of gel. Now all we have to do is dispose of it. Obviously, this bag cannot be buried. Since this is just water, I could tip it into the garden, dig a hole, put it in. Or I can put it in a trash can. Hope you like this bathroom hack too.